where we put ourselves. We can believe otherwise, but it doesn't make things better. There's a nice story where a devotee was not happy as a householder. He wanted to take sannyas, and he had a small child, a nice wife, and he wrote Prabhupada. And Prabhupada said that you think your situation is the cause of your problem, but you can be Krishna conscious in any situation. Now, it's true, we're affected by our situation, we're affected by our association, so we're advised to get good association. If you can, visit the holy dham, go to the temple as much as possible, and so forth. But in this situation, Prabhupada was saying something not contrary, but slightly different, that a strong person in any situation, if they want to be Krishna conscious, they make the best use out of it. I've had that experience of being in situations which are not very conducive. Situations like many of you have to deal with, going to school or working. And you look at the situation and you think, how can I be Krishna conscious in this situation? Meaning, I can't be. But actually, it's a good question to ask. How can I be Krishna conscious in this situation? Ask yourself, and you start thinking about it, and you'll see that there's many things you can do to be Krishna conscious in that situation. So we always have to take the burden of responsibility upon ourselves. The world's not perfect, situations aren't perfect, but we can make, as Prabhupada said, the best use of a bad bargain. So even though we're not pure devotees, we're in the material world, and there's so many undesirable situations and undesirable people and leaders that aren't perfect, people that aren't perfect, situations that aren't perfect. Ultimately, the situation we're in, our level of advancement and so forth, we have to take that upon ourselves and take responsibility for it, not blame it on anyone or anything. And Prabhupada never wanted us to do that, but Prabhupada's question always was, in a situation that was difficult, well, what will you do now? What can you do now? What can we do with the situation? How can we best use it? And anyone who worked with Prabhupada knew that when he wanted something done, somehow or other, he just wanted you to figure out how to do it and get it done. So that's the proper way of thinking, whatever situation you're in. A nice thought that I have is sometimes to consider, if someone else were in my situation, would they make it better? How would they deal with it? Because sometimes I look at the situation and I think, there's only one way to deal with it. And it's not true, there's not only one way. So a nice thought is, what if another God brother or God sister were in this situation? Would they deal with it differently? And if so, how would they deal with it?